Welcome back for part 2 of the Whittleback's 2025 Humidor Tour. We're going to start shelf number 2 with a heavy hitter. This is the Plasencia Ometepe with its very suggestive tubo. And this is shelf 2. So if you guys haven't seen shelf 1, check it out in the description because we're going to dive right in. So we have an El Pulpo Octo Ocho. This is their Calibras. And I got 2 of those left. Those are fun. These are got a little bit of spice to them. In a good way. It's more of like a baking spice. All right, next up we have the CAO Peon. I don't remember trying that one. We've got a Tatuaje. What do they call these? The Series P. These are a very affordable cigar. You can get a box of these for, I think, sub $100. And so those are delicious. We have, this one's probably a Liga test blend from one of their, what are those called? The Freestyles. If I remember right, one of these was flavored and I wasn't expecting it, so it kind of turned me off from the whole Freestyle Live stuff. Here's a Tatuaje Fausto. This is going to be the FT153. That's not the name, but that one's the Fausto. I've got a lot of these little Tatuaje Blacks, little kind of fat cigarillos. So you'll probably see me pulling quite a few of those to the side. We have I think this one's United Firecracker. Forget the actual brand on that one. That one's been sitting around for a while and I just forget to drag it out every 4th of July. So maybe next year. We have a Arturo Fuente Rare Pink. This is the Work of Art. Have another Hemingway. This is the Short Story. Let's see, looks like just a little bit of wrapper damage. Not Beatles, thank goodness. That's one of the reasons I pull this every year, is to inspect these, make sure I don't have any molded beetles. So far so good. This is the Tatuaje T110 Tuxtla. Delicious little stick. Impossible to find those right now. In fact, they just came out with their latest, I think it's a Corojo version of those. I'm pretty sure this is the butt plug from Sanj. I don't remember much about it. I got an RS88 Tabano. We've got a Flor de San Andreas by Rocky Patel. I don't remember where that one came from. Maybe that was a Martin Trucking Bomb. Be sure to go check out his channel right there. We have a regular El Pupo, a non-Calibra. This is the Toro Grande. And then we've got the Anti-Hero. I don't even know who that one's from. Like I said in the last video, you guys are seeing how poor my memory is. This one's going to be the Aganorsa Leaf Supreme Leaf. Another one of the Robustos. We have a Cerberus Guardian of the Farm. We've got a San Cristobal Quintessence. Man, it's been a while since I had one of these. In fact, this is probably one of the first 10 cigars I bought, this exact one. So I really ought to give that a go finally. Got another Rare Pink. This one is another Work of Art. Got a Tatuaje Reserva Broadleaf. This isn't a K222, this is a smaller one. And that's it from that box. Let's dive into this one. There's a couple of these black Tatuajes I'll set aside. All right, we've got a Pulpetta. This one's a Dunbarton little stick. And this one's made with a bunch of their technically not floor sweepings, but all the scraps from their other cigars. So there's a fun variety to these. I really enjoy those. We've got a CAO America. It's got kind of that fun accent band all the way down it, or the accent wrapper. An Oliva V 2023. Looks like I attempted to smoke that one. I had to do some surgery. There you can see it. Looks like my cap cracked on me, so I had to glue it up, and then I got lost to time. This is a Diesel, another one of the Mazzaras from our last video. Mizunara, sorry. Hemingway short story. In fact, I'm gonna set that one aside so I can throw that one in the dry box and get it going. Ooh, another one of the T110s. We've got a Punch. I think this one is the egg roll. It's got that nice little fuzzy foot. We have an Eagle's Descent. These ones, I think this one's warped. It should say on the wrapper, yeah, warped. This one I got tangerine notes out of. First time I've ever got like citrus notes, and really good. I don't even know if they make that one anymore. We've got a Casa Fuente. Picked that one up in Vegas. Oh, Vegas, I love you. Another one of the butt plugs. Speaking of Vegas. We've got a Rare Pink Work of Art. We've got two Liga Privadas. If I remember right, both of these are flavored, which is why they're sitting in here. Got them at a good price. I mean, look at the wrapper on that one, though. So if I ever get a flavored kick, or if we do another flavored night in the Cud, the Cigars Unbanded Discord, then maybe I'll crack those open. Got another Don Carlos Shark. Beautiful, delicious cigar. A Hemingway Between the Lines. This is the one with that fun, what's that called? Barber pole wrapper. We have a DBL Cigars Pipa. This is the one that they wrapped. Here, I'll give you a little better view of that. They made it to look like a pipe, and I still haven't smoked it yet. We got a video on that one. Got two of those. So one of these days we'll smoke that one, and maybe that'll be my first review, my first official review. I don't think our gold cigar really counted. Or the, what was the other one we did? We did two kind of reviews, but nothing official. This is the Tatuaje Cabaguan. Number 752, 7x52, so there's our Churchill. Got another one of those. We've got another Bishop's Blend. I forgot the name of that company still. Cigar Collective. No, that's Peter. We'll see if I can look it up. A kind of a longer reserve broadleaf from Tatuaje. Look at the wrapper on that bad boy. Ooh, that one's gonna be good. Man. We have a CAO BX3. The wrapper on that one looks good too. Looks like just a leaf in perfection. We've got an Umbagog, another one of the Toros. Looks like the sun's starting to peek out. Got another Reserva 1898. That one's probably the Toro. Yep. We've got a Florafina. This is the Chinchale in Robusto. Oh, what is this one? ED Passion Toro Diaz Cabrera. I'm not sure. I think this might have been the stick I bought from, yeah, this is the one. So this is like an Eladio Diaz special stick, or so I've been told. And I walked into a lounge in Kansas City. I just felt bad not buying anything, but the dude was an asshat. He was trying to sell me an Andalusian bull for $80, and so I ended up just buying like something semi-cheap. I think this thing was still like $30, so I got taken. That dude was an a-hole, and I'm pretty sure he pays to have reviews removed, because this place is reviewed like 4.8 out of 5 stars. You got me going. AJ Fernandez Heritage. The primary band on this is missing because I borrowed it to throw on some foreign cigars, if you know what I mean, to get them through customs. But I've never brought a Cuban cigar into the U.S. There's another Capricorn. All of my Cuban cigars videos are filmed in Canada. Southern Draw, Cedrus. We've got another Capricorn. Sounds like the ATVs are out this weekend. This is a Raw Dog by Oscar. Oh, I forgot his last name. Valladares. I need Hugo to come give me some pronunciation lessons on these. Haven't tried that one. Another one of the Eagle's Descent. Another one of the Cedrus. Ooh, we got a Singolare by Illusione. Chronogorda. Nice looking wrapper on that one too. Tim, Cigars Daily put me onto that one. It's pretty good. Got a Rocky Patel LB1. I know nothing about that cigar. I don't usually smoke Rocky, so we will leave that one for another 2 or 3 years and then dig it up in the next Humidor tour and probably do the exact same thing I'm doing now. All right, that's the end of that little box. Now we got the big one. All right, so let's start out. We've got a Somme. I think this might be the BD Blanc. Not sure. Somme makes some delicious cigars. If you have a minute, go check out the Cigars and Bandit Discord with Vlad. He's got some really cool stuff. Another K222. One of my favorites as I was starting out, although Tatuaje now has kind of a soapy flavor for me. Just the way that my palate's developed. But look at that wrapper. So I gravitate towards these less and less. But you know what? I'm going to set that one aside. Give it another try. While I got these. Another Tatuaje. This is the large Kahonu, not the Grand Kahonu. One of the big Kahonus. 2021. 7x58. That's a big boy. You gotta have a nice dinner before you have that one. We got a Byron. This is the 1850. I don't think I've tried that one yet. We have a Ratzilla from Liga Privada. Another Chinchale, so we're gonna set that one off to the side. We have a 2024 Amazon Basin. We've got an 80-year Padron 1926. We have an Opus X. This is going to be the Shark, the 777, 77, something with sevens. And another long Tatuaje, Reserva Broadleaf. In fact, we got 2 of those, 3 of those. Set those aside. We have the TAA Tatuaje Limited from last year, from 2024. There's the actual name. I don't like this one as much as the PCA. The PCA version was better. Another one of those tats. We have a Papasaka, Micarita Black. We've got another Las Calaveras. It's going to be the 2023 version. We've got another Tatuaje Fausto. Another CAO. Oh, this is a CAO Añejo. Not to be confused with the Amazon Basin Extra Añejo, which I hope we see come out this year. Another CAO. Let's see. Doesn't tell us which one that is. Another one that I cut, get ready to smoke, and never did. Doesn't look like that one had any damage to the head, though. I was just chilling, waiting for me. Got a Don Carlos. A Isla de Sol. I don't remember why I bought this one. I think my local tobacconist was just excited that he got them in stock. So I picked one up. Don't know much about it. This is Apostate Cigars. If anyone knows me, it's a little close to home. This is Zarahemla. These are pretty good. Then they make a really good, what's the green wrapper cigars? Yeah, that one's pretty good. We've got a nondescript money band one. Gives off Liga Cigar Club vibes. Now, I need your guys' help with this one. This is a My Father, but I don't know which one it is. It's a Garcia y Garcia, and I know it's at least 3 years old. So if anyone knows what this cigar is, I'd love some help tracking down an actual name for it, because it's delicious. Yeah, I bet this one might even be going on 5 or 6 years old. Found it in the back of back of like a vintage box of old cigars in Vegas. So I picked up like 3 or 4 of them, and it's been delicious. And obviously you can't find them anymore. This is a Cavalier Geneve. This is their LE 2024. Nice little kind of Cortez on that. Cortez size. We've got a McAuliffe. This is the McAuliffe Black in Toro. Got to Arturo Fuente. This is the Extra Añejo, or just the Añejo, Extra Viejo, number 50, Maduro. We've got my favorite Liga Privada stick. This is the T52. You gotta smoke them fresh though, otherwise they lose all that flavor. One of the few cigars I know that's much better fresh than it is aged. We've got a La Creme. I think this is my favorite crowned head stick. Lots of flavor in that one. We've got another Habano number 2 from our first video. We've got some Byron. This is the Reserva 5 Años. Byron's delicious. Ooh, we got a fun one. This is an Amazon Basin Anaconda. See how that band kind of wraps down around? That is becoming a very rare stick. I overpaid for it, but glad I got it. Another Don Carlos Shark. Another Plasencia Reserva Organica. Got a couple different sizes of those. Glad I got them, but they don't have a lot of flavor left to them anymore. This one's gonna be a Muestra de Saca Exclusivo. Love that stick. So we're just gonna have to start stacking these on the table, which is fine. Another Reserva Broadleaf from Tatuaje. We have one of my favorite cigars ever, the Fuente Fuente Core Line Opus. This is the Double Robusto. Lots of flavor, perfect size on that one. I love it. We've got another Opus X. I think this is either the Reserva de Chateau or it's their Double Corona. I'm gonna guess Reserva de Chateau on that one because I got a box of those. We have a Plasencia Alma del Cielo. This is their new one from this year. We have a Cinco de Mayo 2025. This is the Berea Street Tacos from Rojas Cigars. Another one of the Fuentes. In fact, yeah, there we go. So the bottom one's going to be a Reserva de Chateau. Top one's going to be the Double Corona. You can see there's about a ½ inch difference. Another Cabaguan. We have a Cielo Amazon Basin Extra Añejo. I think this is the only one I have of these. So that, in fact, I'm gonna pull that one and I'm gonna pull the Anaconda and we're gonna throw that in another box for an upcoming video. We've got a Rook cigar. This is the Blackbird Grand Toro. Got a fun Milano, kind of a figurado. I don't see those a lot. Got a Wise Man. Let's see, we've got a V for Vendetta branded Ezra Zion. I don't remember anything about that cigar. Got a Padron. This is going to be the 1964 Natural. Love that cigar. Super smooth. Let's see. We're going to have trouble on this one. This is a New World H-Up Min. And I stole the band off that one too for legal reasons. We've got a Rocky Patel DBS. We've got a Byron, another one of the Reserva 5s. We've got another one of the Cavalier Geneves 2022s. One of my favorites. Lots of butter in that one. You got to smoke it slow though. Otherwise it overheats and bitters up on you. We have a Bandolero. This is the Series T. Don't know if you can see that in the reflection. Delicious cigar. Speaking of selected tobacco, we've got one of the big Atabase. I just had one of these the other day. Delicious, smooth, creamy, but it's the same exact smoke from start to finish. So you gotta have an hour and a half, 2 hours of the same exact cigar, which, you know, sometimes you want. If you're around a campfire and you just want something you can, you know, chat with your friends about, you don't have to think about it a lot. It's a great stick for it. Got an apostate to the endowment. We have another Eagle's Descent. We have a Tatuaje Miami. This is their 15 year from 2024. Another one of the Reserva Organicas. We have a Oliva V Milano, the JR 50th Anniversary Edition. I need to try that one. That's got some heft to it. That one's gonna be good. And Ezra Zion. See, Tinderbox doesn't label theirs with what these actual are. There you go. We've got a Rocky Patel, not a Rocky Patel, the other one, Sanj Patel, SP 1014 Black. Good cigar. I think that's one of my favorites from him. I didn't really get into like the gas station sushi or what are the other ones? Industry Killers, any of those. This is the Norteña, the edition limitada I was telling you about in the last video. This one is delicious. I can't find any more of those though. We got an Atabey. This is the, come on, go up in there. Well, doesn't want to be in its sleeve today. This is the Mysticos. Got another one of the big Kahonu 2021s. That one's getting some age on it. Got one of the little Plasencia Alma del Cielos. I tried the Sixto, see that one down there, and it was way too floral, so I'm excited to try this one, see if it's a little milder. We have a Liga Privada, 10th anniversary. Another one of the Aroa CBDs, not CBDs. What is this one? Oh, it's the PCA exclusive, but it's got the same branding as the other one. The Triple Maduro one. It's in my last video where I actually remembered the name. Another Tatuaje Fausto. We've got two of the Plasencia Año de Culebra. This is the year of the snakes. This was this year's, 2025. Another one of the Cavalier, 2024s. Got a big one. This is a Lampert. This is their, let's see, Golden Retailer. Had to look at it up close because it's got a funky glare on it. Delicious cigar. Another Alma de Cielo Sixto. We got another Tatuaje P series. This is the larger one. is probably a Toro, but you can see very affordable stick. We have an Opus X. This is the shark. I gotta kind of point it this direction with the sun coming through the window. We have a 2024 Amazon, no, we have a 2025 Amazon base, and I'm glad I marked it because it's hard to tell. You gotta kind of look at the differences in the band and even the consistency isn't always there. I'm glad it's a 2025, 2024 sucked. Placencia, another Reserva Organica. We have another Amazon Basin Anaconda. So we're gonna set that one aside. Oh crap. Forgot the name, Definition. This is one of the Definition cigars. I love the Noir. I bought this one, haven't tried it yet. So I'm excited for that. We've got Reserva Organica. And then the other size of the Alma de Cielo. Excited to try that one. We have another one of the big Opus X. This is the longer one, so that'll be your the double Corona. Got another rare pink. This is going to be the Signature. So we got all of the sizes between the two videos at least. Another one of those My Father's that I don't know the name of, but it's delicious. Probably the most aged tobacco flavor I've ever got out of a cigar. Came from that one. 2025 Basin. Got an Angel Share. This is a shorter one, so this is going to be there. Robusto. We have a 602, delicious cigar. Two more of the Liga Privada T52s. I always got to have one of those handy. In fact, there's 1, 2, 3 more of those. I'm starting to risk these rolling off the edge, so I'm glad we're almost done on this box. 2 more 2025 Bulls. Another Arturo Fuente. This is going to be the Reserva de Chateau. Another Reserva Organica. Another Reserva Organica. We got a big boy. This is the Pandemonium. And I don't think I'm going to smoke this. I might do this in another edition of the vacuum video where we put this up against the vacuum and see which one wins. Spoiler alert, it's always the vacuum. And then we have another Alma de Cielo. This is the Sixto version. We have the non-Sixto version of the Alma Forte Colorado. Let's see if it's got the name on there. Eduardo 1. And then last but not least, we have the La Flor Dominicana Football Edition. This was a gag cigar I made for the Andalusian Bull video I made. So that was a fun one. We just passed 500 subscribers, so I think we're going to start doing some giveaways. And I think it'd be fun to throw in some of the channel history cigars like that one. So go ahead and throw in the description. Are you guys ready for some giveaways? Let me know. That'll do it for shelf number 2. So we're going to probably call this its own video because it's getting a little long. And then we will do one more for the 3rd shelf. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.